already done with auto-completion and context-aware suggestion. Let's try giving tasks to GitHub Copilot. Let's give a task for our GitHub Copilot. So since we'll be creating a contact management system, let's create a model for our contacts. Let's call it contact. So in here, I will be typing our private variables, and let's see if GitHub Copilot will create or generate getters and setters and toString method for us. So let me just do that real quick. So for our model, we have 6 fields here: ID, first name, last name, address, and email, and contact number. So in here, I've used string data type for our first name, last name, address, email, contact number. And for our ID field, I'll be using integer data type. So in here, we can give tasks to our GitHub Copilot by pressing Control I, or our inline chat. So Control I, it will open a chat box, or we can just right click on this part, go to the Copilot bar here, and click the Start Inline Chat. So the usage of GitHub Copilot, we can give tasks to our GitHub Copilot using this inline chat, and we can also use GitHub Copilot to explain codes, fix errors, debug, and can also generate documents and tests. So let's try the Start Inline Chat. Let's say we're going to generate getters, setters, and toString, and so like so. And I forgot the constructor, so let's add 2 constructor here. So let's check our generated code. So get ID, yes. First name, yes. First name, yes. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Yep, that's exactly the code that I needed. And in here we can create a constructor here. So to do that, we are going to create an empty parameter or empty argument constructor, and a constructor that will take all the fields. So let's add a comment here: constructor that will take all fields. So in here, let's say we're going to create a constructor. So as you can see, as I type, it will suggest code. So integers, ID, string, first name, okay, and then let's accept this. Yeah. We've already seen the inline chat in action. We've already seen the auto-completion and context-aware. Let's try asking GitHub Copilot to explain this code for us. So to do that, we need to highlight our code that we want to be explained, and click our mouse and go to our Copilot and click the explain this. So as we click this, it will open a chat here on our left with our code, and it will try to explain it to us. So it will list down all the explanation or the breakdowns of that constructor. What are the input arguments, what are the output, and how to call that instance in our main method in here. So in this example, we've showcase how GitHub Copilot is utilized by new learners of new languages. try writing some documentation of this code. So let's say this one, Copilot, and generate codes, documents, sorry about that. And it will generate documentation for us. So in here, it added the comment, and for our constructor, the parameter input arguments, such as these fields, added comments for each method. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Which is very helpful for documentation. So let's accept that. And let's save. Let's say there's an error. Like so. Let's remove this one. And let's remove this access modifier. And we're going to ask GitHub Copilot to fix this. So this one, we can just right click here. And ask Copilot to fix this. And it will fix it for us. Yeah, to fix this issue, I would change this line to this line. So let's accept that one since it is our error. And let's try rerunning this. It will run, but there's a missing argument here. How about we ask GitHub Copilot to fix our code for us? Let's say I have an error here. Let's intentionally make a syntax error. And this one, let's make this contact number. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay. So in here, let's highlight the code with errors, or let's just click here, the line with error, and click this, fix this. So in here, let's ask Copilot to fix our errors. So to solve the problem, it will suggest certain fixes in here, such as this line. We have a missing access modifier, which is the dot that we intentionally remove, and the semicolon that we intentionally remove in our second line and 27 line, this one, and the third field, the last name, which is accepting a value from contact number variable. So yeah, let's accept that one, and it will fix our code for us. So that those are the basic usage, or basic usage of our GitHub Copilot. However, you are still the pilot of your development, or of this project. GitHub Copilot is only a partner, so it is your job as a developer to validate those generated codes.